mollywops Mew2King, so.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Sometimes, I mean, I gotta say, a lot of the time with these two, just from the first game, you can't tell how it's gonna be. But Mew2King's playing really good today, so, you know, if I had to call it, I would say Mew2King is gonna give us a good show today.
Well, that was a little bit wonky. You know, sometimes I don't know. I feel like when I see people just clearly overextending with grabs, I always get worried, right? It just means that, like, I don't know. If you get creative little like push off and then another aerial by Hungrybox. But yeah, when I see people just kind of like, you go for the grab and the other player's like clearly ready for it and outspaces you, it's just like so far ahead.
Right.
It's a little concerning. We'll see how Mew2King deals with the ledge strategy though. It seems like Hungrybox is, you know, not super committing to going to the ledge, but he's definitely posturing like he's pretty comfortable not approaching.
Right.
But same as last time, taking a lot of damage through lasers.
Mew2King with a sort of a randy up smash, but like works out in his favor because I think in that situation, Puff is just very likely to want to come back to the stage.
Wow, he went for a shine grab, and Hungrybox grabbed him between the shine and the grab.
Yeah, so he didn't. I don't know. Shine grab definitely like not super. Like shine is not plus on shield by any stretch of the imagination. So.
But so strange to see that. I mean, that just feels like it's wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, Mewtwo King with a really, really wonderful double jump up air. Felt like even if Hungrybox got like upward smash DI, he was still going to get hit.
Right, yeah. Mew2 King's timing on that is actually really, really phenomenal.
Yeah.
At Paragon, we actually saw Hungrybox smash out a whole bunch of up airs from, I believe it was Leffen, and then Mew2 King came in and he actually couldn't smash out any. So.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's like slight differences in timing and spacing will change that.
Yep.
But you know the danger.
Yeah, go ahead.
The danger of up throw up air when you space it like super beautifully and you're like inside of Jigglypuff. If you're a little bit late, she can rest you out of it, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be really crispy on your timing.
Right.
Bam. Wow. Up throw up air is so consistent right now.
Yeah.
And Mew2King pulls ahead.
Yeah, Mew2King really good at the timing. Definitely warmed up with Prince Abu. Oh, and
is he right there in front of you?
Armada and Prince Abu are definitely. There's actually a warm-up setup backstage here, and yeah.
Yeah, Armada, I suppose, assuming that Hungrybox is going to win.
Right, I don't know if there's a statement made that Armada is definitely practicing versus Jigglypuff and not versus Marth or Sheikah Fox. So maybe that's it though.
This could be it. Ooh. Wow, Mew2King played so well, but kind of got stuck in the middle of the stage at the very end. Hungrybox noticed it. Grab.
And up throw up air is like, if you don't DI it, you just die. And it feels so wrong because you're like, I was doing so good a moment ago.
Yeah, if you don't
DI
dying
at such a low percent.
Yeah, at the up throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much work by Mew2King, but Hungrybox stealing it away.
All right. Ooh. Very, very good grab from Hungrybox. He actually just stands still and Mew2King runs right in his loving arms.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, never count Hungrybox out is kind of like the moral of the story. Oh. All right, so Pokemon Stadium, we talked about it a little bit. Basically, a characteristic of this stage is it's a lot wider, so Fox has a lot more room to run around. Fox being the faster character.
Right.
And the, whoa, is he dead?
That stinks.
Yes, what a punish by Hungrybox.
That was absolutely a flubbed up air input. I was talking about that earlier. Sometimes you flick the yellow stick, you get the wrong input because you kind of hit it at slightly the wrong angle. Right there, he got a forward air instead of an up air, which has both didn't kill and also had the side effect of being a long enough move that he's, you know, Fox is swinging his legs around like crazy for a really long time. So he couldn't jump back to the stage.
And Mew2King crushed.
Yeah, Mew2King definitely, you see, this is what I mean, man. Mew2King, absolutely an expert at rattling his opponents, but also prone to getting rattled himself.
Yeah. Oh, man. But Hungrybox, you know, he kind of, it's funny, right? He just stayed on the ledge long enough, and I actually even saw Mew2King, I think, shake his head, being like, man, I have to deal with, like, Hungrybox on the ledge. And as soon as Mew2King kind of, like, physically reacted, Hungrybox got off of the ledge and brought the fight to Jason.
Right.
Mew2King.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that, you know, Hungrybox might be, you know, having some intentional mental warfare himself.
Yes.
Ooh, very small shield.
And, okay, HBox actually went back to it. Sometimes I feel like if your shield is real small, what you do, especially if you're Puff, you go to the ledge and you chill for a bit.
Yeah.
Let it replenish, but all right.
Yeah, Puff, probably well, not probably. Puff, the only character where if her shield breaks, she just dies off the top of the stage.
Yep.
It's actually really funny. She just kind of explodes.
Yeah, she definitely a very satisfying animation if you're the one who broke her shield.
Because the shield breaking, oh, is that a rest? No, Hungrybox doesn't need it.
Wow.
What a beautiful edge guard.
That was actually sick. That was actually so sick.
Hungrybox up 3 games to 1, up for a rest. Mew2King, oh, living.
Very good DI. What?
Wow.
Crouch cancel up air, or up smash, what am I saying?
Hungrybox so ready for that, drive-by back air. That was sick. That was a statement.
Yeah, definitely.
Mew2King, I'm ready for you. But Mew2King gonna fight back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. One good Fox stock puts Mew2King back in business, but
absolutely. Yeah, you can never really count either of these characters out. Both punished each other so hard.
Yeah. I gotta say, man, one of the hallmarks I find of bad Mew2King versus Hungrybox sets is Mew2King lasers a little too much.
A little too much.
I find that he gives him stage, and he doesn't.
Laser is so good at tacking on damage, right? But you need to know that the opponent's not coming towards you and like you said, closing the gap on the stage.
Yeah, you have to meet him in the middle. Is how I feel. You have to laser, but I'm actually notoriously bad at this. I feel like this is one of the #1 things I'm working on as a Fox, but you laser and you need to back up to laser. You want to draw them to you. You want to draw them forward, but you have to do it at the. Every time you take a step back, you're giving them stage, right?
Yeah.
And so you need to find that delicate balance.
Whoa! Nice. Really excellent jab by Mew2King. Hungrybox, the absolute master of L canceling Jigglypuff's down air, which is like a notoriously hard move to L cancel. But Mew2King ready for it and just throws a jab out and stops whatever follow up. All right, good. He DI'd off the side, so Mew2King gonna get a small punish here.
Right.
42%.
Here's what it is.
Oh!
Nice
okay,
DI.
Good DI, yeah.
Didn't really get anything out of shield there.
Yeah.
That pound it's a weird timing on shield. It is a lot of shield stun, but no, it's definitely punishable if you're mentally present.
Yeah, very, very punishable because it has so much recovery. But yeah, like you said, if you try to do it too fast, you sometimes get nothing. So
yeah, probably that's what happened. Oh, nice tech. I think the grass stage probably helped. There's a little itty bitty lip. Nice recovery from Mew2King.
And you saw Mew2King just go for that up smash, the run-up smash, and it didn't work. I think as reserved and as calculated and quote-unquote campy as people make Mew2King out to be, I think that he's when he does those run-up smashes, they're the most random.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mew2King definitely an up smasher.
He's down to just do it if it's a really, really strong move and a strong option with I think that he just thinks about mathematically the odds or whatever.
Yeah. I agree with that.
All right, 2 stocks apiece, but yeah, man, Mew2King's gonna need to find something. Down 2 games right now to Hungrybox. Ooh!
Oh, he
Good
actually
jump away.
Yeah. Yeah, the jab, I mean, Jigglypuff's jab, obviously brutal if you get the knockdown and it's a jab reset, but doesn't ever really lead to a whole lot if it's just a jab in neutral, so.
But it's so funny how it turns into stuff so often, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just on the ground, jab, grab.
Okay. Jeez, wow. HBox really letting it fly with the back airs.
Yeah.
Let's go straight. Yeah. HBox new.
Yeah.
And,
Mew2King
you
makes
had
it on
to know.
stage. I'll throw up
this
air.
Is America. It's NTSC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so crucial. And now Mew2King kind of, definitely has a way to tie this up.
Yep.
Yeah, Hungrybox ready for it, and he didn't even sweet spot.
No, yeah. The actual super optimal thing to do there that only West Balls would do is mid-shorten. I don't know how.
Mid-shorten must be so scary to do, especially when the stakes are so high. Oh, Mew2King got hit by that back air. Whoop! Wow, I would have DI'd exactly the way that Hungrybox is waiting for.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, no. Oh, he missed the jab.
That's totally a jab miss, right?
Yeah,
right,
it must be.
Rock stage helps Mew2King a lot.
But I feel like he overextended a little bit trying to get here, but now he's got to make it count. 1 back air, and Hungrybox letting those back airs fly.
Yes. Ooh, what the? Yeah, drill grab. Awesome. Another. Up throw up air. That'll do it.
Wow! Mew2King with a nutty comeback.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Beautiful down throw. Great reaction, and he just committed to it. Who?
A-Trap.
No. Is he freaking out?
He is absolutely
such a Mewtwo King fan.
So down throw, right? Because up throw up air, which is the strongest kill setup on Puff, will not KO at the percent he was at.
Yeah.
So down throw to get that extra itty bitty little bit of damage.
Yeah.
All right, and now, you know.
Definitely a momentum switcher, but, you know, I think, like, this first stock actually might be super important. You know, just for Mew2King to establish that, like, he's actually in this.
Yeah.
And that, you know, one game is not like a fluke, and it's going to be another 3-1. Oh! Really big up air by Hungrybox. Oh, and Mew2King DI's in all the way. Would have loved to have seen just some regular up DI or, like, no DI.
Yeah, even to
no DI is so good to get out of combos, but not to DI away and, like, risk the KO.
Yeah. Yeah, DI away is too much. You're just going to die.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dreamland is scary, man. You see right there.
No, I
that
totally
exact
agree.
situation.
Jab
man.
reset.
How did that whole rest was manufactured because Mewtwo King was lasering in the corner?
Definitely some.
Xbox just says, "Hey, man, you can chill there. You know, I'm just gonna come in and."
No, absolutely. So basically, it's like when you're lasering. Mew2King in a world of hurt right now. Down a full stock, and Hungrybox has all the momentum and the stage control. Yeah, basically, when you're gonna laser, like you can't be in a space where like. While you're up there lasering, like, Jigglypuff can just jump at you in back air. Like, that's obviously not the right decision. Laser clearly has no hit stun, and so, like, you want the damage, absolutely, and it adds up really quickly, but, I mean, it's just not worth getting hit like that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, to put things another way, that's actually one thing I really like about Fox as a character. I think it's, like, a really cool mechanic. I don't think there are any other projectiles in any fighting game where you think, if you look at literally what happens between the two characters when Fox lasers, Nothing happens. There's zero, right?
Yeah.
It's strictly a message. I mean, you want to rack up damage, but more commonly you're saying, you know, you need to come to me, and thus you need to know how to use it. That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was
beautiful
actually
up air. What a find.
Yeah, strong neutral.
Call out, right?
Call out, definitely.
Great presence of mind, great prediction.
Again, though, man.
Right on the money.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice double nair sequence.
Yeah. 22%. I mean, you know, this is close to a tie game. Not quite Sakurai.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
A West Ballsy play if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
It was a good tech by Mew2King, but he got just tapped by Hungrybox. He's on his last stock again. Hungrybox with 2 stocks. You know, 1 rest, 1 anything for Hungrybox, and Mew2King is donezo. Trying not to overextend with lasers. I think that he's doing the right thing right now.
Yeah, I agree with getting him to like 70 because, you know, you need to be at such a high percent to KO on this stage.
Wow, no tech, and he just got followed up on. Now he's in his shield.
Yeah, that was good escape from the corner. Nice wave dashes.
But you see that run-up up smash? Man, that was...
scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it, though. He's going to make some plays. I don't know about this. This situation sucks.
Yeah, no, it's so bad.
That is the... Oh,
You're so... He's just letting Hungrybox take so much of the stage back from him. That's it. Catches Mew2King out of his double jump with a back air. Mew2King not very pleased with what just happened, but man, Hungrybox... Hungrybox so good versus Fox.
Yeah, yes, yeah. I mean, his whole career is basically built off of demolishing Foxes.